So the problem with society is that traders always be doing too much. They always trying to break even and stuff. Always trailing stop loss, trailing TP, break even, scale off halfway. And that's just doing too much, bro. All you gotta do is win. As you can see, this is a fake trade. Let's go to the real market. So, I was thinking about getting a JOB because these markets are just ass, bro. I need to start making money someday. Can't just be losing money, just sitting here on my ass trying to trade. So, as I was looking at this market, we gotta determine the daily bias. So, I can see this up move in the beginning. Is it an up sweep or move? So here's the thing. The argument would be that if it's swept, where's the liquidity is swept? We can see it didn't really consolidate anywhere or nothing. So by process of elimination, we can assume this very bearish up move. This Wall Street pump right here is a move. And then you see a super bearish, you can see the engulfing hammer of justice right here. Let's pull out the fibs. It went to the 69.8 level. And then rejection off of this right here. Create a higher high. Higher low. So what that means is that this is probably the move. And this is the retracement. So, with that being said, you look at this market, and then you obviously try to enter on the retracement of this. The reason I didn't enter on this retracement is because when I'm looking for retracements, I'm looking for a bait and then a more retracement. So basically, as this down move goes down, a little Wall Street pump, and then I'm looking for a deeper retracement after the bait. As you can see, it never did that. Kept going up, new high, and then it went super deep, this retracement. Now this is a very interesting market. I saw 3 up candles, so I'm like, this, it never really retraced deeper on this retracement. So I'm just going to assume that this retracement is to make up for it. This big fat retracement. So I entered these 3 white soldiers. I got stopped. As you can see, this market was, the volatility wasn't there until afterwards. Unfortunate. It is what it is though. Good thing I just got done my JOBINTERVIEW. So I'll be able to make money. And then we move on to NAS. So when I looked at this market, it was like 950. That's when I rise and shined. We can see that this is there really any big sweeps anywhere? There's a sweep on the downside right here. It's not really too big though, but I guess it was enough because there's this whole ass up move. Now, when I was logging on here, I was basically right here. And then for my daily bias, it was kind of hard because this up move kind of came out of nowhere. For the times before July 4th, there were big ass up moves, but there were big ass down sweeps for those up moves. But this one, there really was no down sweep. Like this up move is like 20 times the sweep. And then so I'm like, it has to retrace. But then I'm like, does NAS ever retrace though? A lot of the times it just randomly pumps because that's just how NAS is. So in the beginning, I saw this fake high, a lot of liquidity right here. This is just like a fake reversal. And then it pumps up, okay. And then huge resistance right here and 2 big candles. So I'm like, okay. So there's a fake out right here. It swept the fake out. Now it's showing a huge rejection. So that probably means this is it. And I hesitate a little. I enter all the way down here. And then midway through, I'm like, yo, maybe this is maybe this is still a buy, because like Nas, what if it just doesn't retrace? Nas doesn't really retrace, does it? So it's like my daily bias wasn't really too good, and I hesitated, and then I stopped myself out of this sell, which is like, that's really something else, man. And I reversed, and then I just bought, put it below this low, but unfortunately, that was the sell, and it's like, that's just unfortunate. I didn't really know my daily bias for today, because the market's so stupid. You know, after I get a job, bro, I don't really market stupidity doesn't really affect me no more. And then it's kind of wild, because in no way was this up move a sweep, and it turns out it basically was, because it just retraced all the way back down. That's a little wonky, bro. That's it. See you on the next trading day.